Rob, what are you doing?
What's that?
What are you doing?
Taking the battery out.
Why are you taking the battery out?
Hey, you know, the battery died. I think it's the alternator. So, game plan. $1,000 in batteries here from Advanced Auto Parts. I'm just going to keep cycling through them until I get to where I'm going. It's the worst that's going to happen. Okay guys, today's video is sponsored by Anson Belt Company. Now if you've watched my videos for the last 7 or 8 years, you'll notice that I wear an Anson belt in every single one of them, and there's good reason. It's part of my daily wear, and I'm going to tell you why you should have one too. Instead of having holes like a traditional belt, Anson's belt is holeless, so it has micro adjustability. There's 30 options, a 1/4 inch apart. It truly is a one-size-fits-all. It comes very long, and you can cut it down to fit your exact waist with no guessing. Anson's belts are all interchangeable. You can mix and match between the different straps and buckles. They make thicker ones, thinner ones. They use different materials. They use leather, suede, and canvas. They have different buckle styles. There's truly endless possibilities. And it comes with a lifetime guarantee, amazing customer service, and to top it all off, it's family owned. I've met the owners. They're great people, and they make a great belt. For a limited time offer, click the special link in the description box or go to ansonbelt.com/SSR and get an amazing discount. I recommend getting the box of 3 buckles and 2 straps, giving 6 possible belt combinations, all for under $100. So what are you waiting for? Visit ansonbelt.com, link right below in the description. Try them out, get a good deal, and you're going to thank me because these are great belts. Everybody that's got them loves them. All right, now that we have a fresh one in here, we're going to see how far each one goes, and then we can do the math as to how many batteries we need to get back. So we'll reset the odometer when we get in there. They were not having any Mercedes alternators here. That was no Nuxky on that one. I don't even know what that is. Okay. So luckily the change is easy. Assuming the Supra doesn't move and it's got to get towed out, we've got 3.5 batteries to get back. 4.5 batteries, I guess. Let's start with this one. $22 a quart here. Seems like a lot.
All right. I like the mixing of the fuel and batteries.
Yeah, batteries,
fuel, what's rear end?
in DC of all places. All right, we got our new batteries in here, and I reset the trip odometer to 0. So no power steering, we're not using any air conditioning, no unnecessary stuff. Let's see how far we go per battery. I'm not turning on the air conditioning, keep your windows down.
Hot as hell.
Then you doesn't even work anymore.
You can be nice and comfortable. No, it's got a power button. There you go.
There you go.
You can be nice and comfortable standing on the side of the road, or we could be drinking whiskey down in my Whistle Pig lair. I think that one sounds much better. All right, so I just picked up my Supra, my second one, and I didn't want to sit there waiting for the tow truck, which was another 45 minutes away, so they're doing an unattended tow, which is fine. They're not going to scratch it. But I am now driving my Mercedes, which broke on the way down because the alternator failed with 4 car batteries in it. And I'm going to find out how far you can drive. This is an unexpected test, but how far you can drive on just a battery without an alternator. So I've got 4. I've got about 260 miles total to get home. So I'm shooting, and I'm at 28 miles now. I'm shooting for 80 miles per battery. So if I can go 80 miles per battery, or even as few as like 70 miles per battery, it should get us there. Right now we're at 28 and looking good. I'm minimizing. There's no radio. I'm not using the air conditioning. I'm waiting till it's actually dark to the point where I have to turn on my headlights, and I'm using my wipers sparingly. So I'm going to put my windows back down. Wish me luck, and we're going to answer the question that you didn't even really know you wanted to find out. All right, so the battery alternator stop vehicle light, which was our first sign of actual trouble last time, has come on 80.3 miles in, which is actually what we were looking for. That puts us at 320 miles with 4 batteries. I can either run it dry, or what I'll probably do is next rest stop, swap it out. That'll be 90 miles, maybe 100 miles on the battery. Like I'll try to avoid. I mean, it's cool to find out just how far they will go, but I'll try not to end up on the side of the road or in the construction site, or let's just say the Delaware Memorial Bridge at night with no lights or hazards. That would be enough. So we'll swap it out next rest area. And you know, if you're in a pinch and your alternator goes, you can always just throw a battery in there and go at least like 80 or 90 miles, maybe 100. Who knows? Find out soon. All right, we're gonna see how good I can do on the quick change with the batteries. Trying to make this so that we do it right quick. Nice and convenient. We made it 85 miles, saw Chick-fil-A and decided appropriate place to stop. There we go. It's that way. This will be my next one, and I will put this, you know, I'll put it on the negative side. Alright, you go here, you go there, you go there. Where is positive? There. One, two, whole new battery. Probably before the food's even done. That's not going anywhere. And we're good. All right, so we've just finished at Chick-fil-A. I swapped the battery, maybe a little prematurely. 88.1 miles. I'm gonna reset this. We know how far we can go. Maybe we can get done on 3 battery changes. We will find out. All right, coming up on exit 6 here on the turnpike, going northbound. The light just came on my second battery. No, we did a second. This is my second battery going on to the third battery. We got 91.2 miles versus whatever it was, the high 70s or low 80s on the previous. So we've already exceeded the previous one. This is the warning that I can't make go away. So this is when stuff starts to get serious. Now that I've got plenty of shoulder on the turnpike here, and of course we're driving into the apocalypse, we'll ride this battery out a little further, see how far we can go. If I start losing other functions, like I just tried to turn this light on to illuminate me for filming, that didn't work. It kills all the convenience features in the car and goes sort of into like power save mode. I've got my wipers, I've got my windows, and I've got my headlights. That's all I really need at the moment. But we'll see how far we can go on this one. See, maybe 110 to 115. We've got 160 total miles to go. So we're gonna have a little left over in the third battery. If you were trying to guess how many miles this whole thing was gonna do, 3 batteries, not 4. So proof of concept is there, but it does. And luckily the battery changes are quick, but it is a crappy situation to be in. But where there's a crappy situation, there's usually a solution that can get you out of it. That's the ingenuity. Brandon, you light?
I got a light.
Yeah, I need lights up. Oh, I found the spray. I'm going to be super quick on this one.
At least the hazards are on now, right?
No. We have no lights. How the hazards we on? We don't plug the battery.
No, at least he's got the battery connected. This is like a pit stop.
Wait, want the cover or no?
Yeah, throw it back in there. as I thump through the block by my house of Alfred Avenue and Teaneck, which is the worst attempt at paving a road in the United States of America. We are pulling back in. My pause is so you can listen to what the thing sounds like, which isn't great, I'll be honest. I'll give you a second to enjoy that for. It's still moving. It got us down to DC and back. It with some dramatics, but not much. But it made it. It did the job. And I don't know if I would do another road trip in its current state. I'll get the alternator changed. Why not? Let me find out what the engine noise is. It could be the end. I mean, if you good news is the temperatures are the battery light just came on now battery number 3, so this would be the point at which I would change it. I'll take something else home because I have a shop full of cars, but it made it about 64 miles before this came on. It went 75 miles the first time, almost 90 miles the second time, and then 65 miles the third time. So, thanks for watching. There's the conclusion. If you find yourself in a bad spot, you can daisy chain $1,000 worth of batteries to get from DC back to New York.